There's a cold wind blows through. I left the window cracked, just a finger's width wide, thinking the summer was still tucked inside. But the seasons don't care for the plans that we made, or the way that the light starts to flicker and fade. I'm shivering now in the shirt that you left, a tattered old trophy for a heart that's bereft. The curtains are dancing a slow, lonely ghost around the empty chair where you sat the most. And there's a cold wind blowing through the house tonight, chasing the warmth in the pale morning light. It's whistling through the cracks in the hallway floor, rattling the handle of the locked bedroom door. I'm trying to hide, but it's found every bone, reminding me clearly that I'm standing alone. Yeah, a cold wind blows through. It's the sound of the words that you didn't quite say, like a storm on the horizon that won't go away. I'm piling the blankets and I'm turning the heat, but the ice is already beneath the white sheet. You're a draft in the basement, you're a chill in the hall, the physical proof of a devastating fall. If I closed every shutter and I bolted the gate, could I keep out the winter in the hand of my fate? But the air is a needle and the spirit is thin, and the wind always knows how to get itself in. And there's a cold wind blowing through the house tonight, chasing the warmth in the pale morning light. It's whistling through the cracks in the hallway floor, rattling the handle of the locked bedroom door. I'm trying to hide, but it's found every bone, reminding me clearly that I'm standing alone. Yeah, a cold wind blows through. I'm sitting on the edge of the bathroom tile, haven't seen the sun in a long, long while. The mirror is a map of a war that's been lost, a physical record of a devastating cost. I trace the white lines on the back of my hand, like a border of a country I no longer understand. Every mark is a memory, every jagged edge is a ghost of a promise and a broken down pledge. And I'm just counting scars alone tonight, underneath the hum of a flickering light. One for the day that you packed up your things, one for the silence that a goodbye brings. They're the silver reminders of a love that was blind, just the wreckage of us that you left far behind. Yeah, I'm counting scars. Yeah, I'm counting scars. There's a deep one inside that nobody can see, where the forever we wanted used to be. It doesn't bleed now, it's just a dull ache, like the sound of a bone that was starting to break. I'm a patchwork of almost in a tapestry of white, watching the light start to fade from the sky. They say that time makes the surface go smooth, that there's a medicine in the world that can soothe. But I'm just a gallery of every mistake, a statue of sorry at the bottom of a lake. And I'm just counting scars alone tonight, underneath the hum of a flickering light. One for the day that you packed up your things, one for the silence that a goodbye brings. They're the silver reminders of a love that was blind, just the wreckage of us that you left far behind. Yeah, I'm counting scars. 1, 2, 3. And I'm still on the floor. 4, 5, 6, and I'm checking the door. Just scars in the dark. The moon is a cold and different night, watching the tide as it swallows the sky. I'm pulling at salt and I'm breathing in gray. Watching the coastline just drift further away. I thought we were anchored, I thought we were deep, but the promises made were the ones you couldn't keep. Oh, my lungs are heavy, my vision is blurred by every I love you that went unheard. I'm treading the water of a memory so vast, in a present that's haunted by a beautiful past. And it's just crashing waves, and there's no more shore, just the sound of the ocean and the slam of the door. I'm rising and falling, I'm lost in the foam, in a wild blue world that I used to call home. The current is calling, the depth is a roar. I'm just crashing waves and there's no more shore. I look for a lighthouse, a flicker of white, but the fog is a blanket that's smothering the light. Every crest is a maybe, every trough is a no, and I've got too much always to let it all go. I'm a shipwreck of feelings, a ghost of a man, with nothing to hold but the salt in my hand. Pull me under or pull me back in. I'm tired of fighting the places we've been. If I drown in the rhythm, if I sink to the floor, will I finally find what I'm looking for? Or am I just destined to break on the shelf of a heart that's forgotten to save itself? Yeah, it's just crashing waves, and there's no more shore, there's no more shore, just the sound of the ocean and the slam of a door. I'm rising and falling, I'm lost in the foam, in a wild blue world that I used to call home. Oh, the current is calling, the depth is a roar. I'm just crashing waves and there's no more shore. Breaking, always aching, no more shore. I'm looking up at a sky that's a million years old, trying to find a story that hasn't been told. You're sitting right there on the edge of the porch, but you're carrying a shadow, not a burning torch. I reach for your shoulder, but it feels like a ghost one that I love is the one I miss most. There's a billion miles of vacuum in the inch between our hands, a tectonic shift in the way the spirit stands. It's just distant stars and cold, cold light, looking at a fire that died out in the night. We're seeing the glow of a love that is gone, a beautiful echo that's carrying on. But there's no more heat and there's no more spark, just a hollow reflection in the deep of the dark. Yeah, distant stars and cold light. Takes a lifetime to travel this far, to show us the ghost of a collapsing star. That's how it feels when you look in my eyes, like a signal sent out from a different sky. We're moving in orbits that never will touch, forgetting the gravity that meant so much. Space is a lonely, quiet kind of blue. It's the color of me and the color of you. Nowhere to breathe and no ground for the feet, just a cold, silent vacuum where we used to meet. It's just distant stars and cold, cold light, looking at a fire that died out in the night. We're seeing the glow of a love that is gone, a beautiful echo that's carrying on. But there's no more heat and there's no more spark, just a hollow reflection in the deep of the dark. Yeah, distant stars and cold light. I can still see the shore from where I'm lying down. It's only inches of water, but I'm starting to drown. Everyone's walking by, they say the surface is clear. They don't see the weight of the silence I fear. I'm reaching for air that's right over my head, but I'm pinned to the stones by the things that you said. It's not a tidal wave, it's not a great lake, just a puddle of tears from a heart about to break. And I'm drowning in shallow water tonight, with the sun on my back and the world in my sight. No one comes running to save a man in a stream. They think I'm just resting, they think it's a dream, but the panic is rising and the current is tight. Yeah, I'm drowning in shallow water tonight. In shallow water tonight. Oh, 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 oh. Your ghost is a ripple that won't let me be, a tiny reflection of what's left of me. I should just stand up and walk to the grass, but my knees are like lead and my heart is like glass. It's embarrassing, really, to die in a place where the water just barely covers my face. If it were an ocean, they'd call it a tragedy. If it were a storm, they'd have some sympathy. But because it's so small, they just tell me to rise, while the salt from the bottom gets stuck in my eyes. And I'm drowning in shallow water tonight, with the sun on my back and the world in my sight. why can't I breathe? Just a little bit of blue and a whole lot of you drowning in the shallow, drowning in the shallow. You were there like a morning light, soft and warm in my darkest nights. Now the silence fills your sight, like you vanished with the tide. I keep reaching for your hand, but it slips like grains of sand. Every word we left unsaid echoes louder in my head. I didn't know it was the end. No warning, no chance to mend. You were gone without goodbye, didn't even tell me why. Left me here with questions I can't undo, and a heart still stuck on you. Every tear I try to hide falls like rain I can't deny. I keep searching for a sign, but you left me behind, gone without goodbye. Your shadow's dancing on the wall, like you never left at all. I still hear you in my dreams, nothing's ever what it seems. I replay our last hello, trying hard to let you go, but the truth I can't escape is you left without a trace. I was holding on so tight while you were already out of sight. You were gone without goodbye, didn't even tell me why. Left me here with questions I can't undo, and a heart still stuck on you. Every tear I try to hide falls like rain I can't deny. I keep searching for a sign, but you left me behind, gone without goodbye. If I knew that it was our last time, I would have held you, read every sign, said all the words I kept inside before you disappeared that night. Now I'm talking to empty space, trying to find you in every place. You were gone without goodbye, like a dream that passed me by. Left me here with nothing but the truth that I lost myself in you. Every tear I try to hide still falls every single night. I keep calling out your name, but it's never the same. You were gone without goodbye, yeah, gone without goodbye. And I'm still asking myself why. I try to wash your name out of my mind, but it's written deeper every time. Every road I take just leads to you. No matter what I try to do, your laugh still lingers in the air, like a ghost that's always there. I close my eyes to make it stop, but missing you just won't drop. I told myself I'd be okay, but my heart don't listen anyway. My heart's still on you. I can't move on, even though I know you're gone. Every beat still says your name, like nothing's ever gonna change. I try to love somebody new, but it just don't feel like you. I'm stuck in everything we knew, 'cause my heart's still on you. I see your face in every crowd, hear your voice when it's too loud. Every song just brings you back, every moment fades to black. I kept the things you left behind, like they could rewind time, but all they do is make me stay in a love that slipped away. I thought that I could let you go, but losing you just hurts too slow. My heart's still on you. I can't move on, even though I know you're gone. Every beat still says your name, like nothing's ever gonna change. I try to love somebody new, but it just don't feel like you. I'm stuck in everything we knew, 'cause my heart's still on you. Maybe one day I'll be free from the chains you left on me, but tonight I'm falling through every memory of you. I keep holding on, even though you're gone. My heart's still on you. It won't let go, even when I'm on my own. Every tear I try to hide still falls for you every night. I try to say I'm doing fine, but I'm just breaking over time. Still lost in everything we knew, 'cause my heart's still on you. Yeah, my heart's still on you, and I don't know what to do. I watch the days turn into years, counting time through silent tears. Every message left unread, still echoing the words you said. I stayed up late, you never called, built my hope just to watch it fall. I held a place for you to stay, but you were already walking away. I gave you all I had to give, while you forgot the way we lived. I waited for nothing, just empty nights, holding on to faded lights. Every promise you let go left me here alone and cold. I believed in us too long, turned your silence into a song. Now I'm breaking from the truth. I waited for nothing, but you. I kept your name inside my prayers, like you were still somewhere out there. I saved your seat, I saved your side, while you were leaving me behind. Every dream I tried to keep now just haunts me in my sleep. I was fighting for something real, while you forgot how to feel. I was lost in what we were, while you erased me more and more. I waited for nothing, just empty nights, holding on to fairy lights. Yet with fondness you let go, left me here alone and cold. I believed in us too long, turned your silence into a song. Now I'm breaking from the truth. I waited for nothing, but you. If I knew you'd never stay, I would have walked the other way. Save my heart from all this pain, from calling out your name in vain. Now there's nothing left to hold, just a story growing old. I waited for nothing, now I see you were never here for me. Every moment, every tear was for someone who disappeared. I believed in us too long, now I'm finally moving on. Even if it hurts to lose, I waited for nothing but you. I waited for nothing, and it was always just you. We used to burn like a summer flame. Now I don't even know your name. You're standing close but miles away. Nothing left of yesterday. Your touch don't feel like it did before. It's just silence behind the door. We built a home out of something real. Now I don't know what to feel. When did the fire fade to gray? When did we start to drift away? Our love turned cold like winter rain, falling down but full of pain. Every word just froze in time. Every forever turned to goodbye. I'm holding on but losing you. There's nothing left for us to prove. We used to shine like hearts of gold. Now all we are is love turned cold. We stop talking, we just pretend, like strangers wearing a broken end. Your eyes don't look at me the same. It's like I'm the one to blame. I hear your voice but feel no sound, like something's lost and can't be found. We're just two souls fading slow in a love we used to know. We try to fix what we let fall, but we don't feel it anymore. Our love turned cold like winter rain, falling down but full of pain. to fix what's already gone. Maybe some fires aren't meant to last, just memories burning in the past. Now we're just echoes in the dark, two broken halves of one lost heart. Our love turned cold, I feel it now. No more forever, no more somehow. Every promise slipped away, fading more with every day. I'm letting go of what we knew, even if it breaks me too. We were a story once untold, now all we are is love turned cold. I still hear your voice in the quiet of my room, like a fading echo underneath the moon. Your shadows in the places we used to go, now it's just memories I don't wanna know. Pictures on my phone I can't delete, every smile just cuts too deep. You said forever like it would last, but forever ended way too fast. I didn't even get to say goodbye, didn't see the end behind your eyes. You left too fast like a falling star, was second close, now you're too far. I'm stuck in the moment you walked away, with all the words I couldn't say. You left my heart in pieces of glass, I'm still here living in the past, trying to breathe through all this pain, but nothing feels the same, 'cause you left too fast. Your hoodie's still hanging by my door, like you might come back like before. I keep pretending this is just a dream, but waking up is the hardest thing. Every street still says your name, every song just feels the same. I reach for you in empty space, but all I find is your missing place. I didn't know the night was the last, didn't think our time would pass. You left too fast like a falling star, one second close, now you're too far. I'm stuck in a moment you walked away, with all the words I couldn't say. You left my heart in pieces of glass, I'm still here living in the past, trying to breathe through all this pain, but nothing feels the same, 'cause you left too fast. If I could turn back time somehow, I'd hold you longer than I did now, tell you all the things I hid inside before you disappeared from my life. Now I'm talking to the silence you left behind, hoping somehow you're still mine. You left too fast, I didn't understand how something real could slip right through my hands. I'm holding on to what we had, even if it drives me mad. You left my heart in pieces of glass, and every second feels like the last. Trying to heal, but it never lasts, 'cause you left too fast. Yeah, you left too fast, and I'm still breaking from the past.